Hey ladies and gentlemen, Hussein here. In this video I will be sharing my experience in Sunny Meadows at Apocalypse difficulty, which is considered the hardest difficulty you can have in Phasmophobia. For someone like me that spent almost 1000 hours in this game, it was a very struggle to me to complete this challenge. I did almost 20 tries to complete it, and in this run I will share my experience how I managed to finish this difficulty. It's by not any means the best way I did, it's just I want to share how I did it by finding the ghost that was very far from the entrance, which is usually not ideal, but I still managed to make it, and hopefully this video is helpful to find your own strategies to get the achievement as well. Some part of this video are sped up because otherwise the video will be too long. Moreover, keep in mind that I am quite new still with video editing, therefore my video quality in this may not be the best. Regardless, I hope you enjoy the playthrough that I will be sharing to you all. Let's go! Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, and to make sure that you have your loadouts here, and then I went to check if I have it on Sunny Meadows. And be sure on custom difficulty to check out if the Golden Apocalypse is here. And now for the items that I'm bringing, here are my following reasons. I bought one extra video camera just in case if you want to check more spots for a ghost orb. The two dots, as dots provide some light emission, so you can actually see a bit where you're going. Double EMF, I use them as some kind of a bait to know where the ghost is roaming around when it's actually hunting, so it is pretty handy to have it. And I added two photo cameras in case I lose one or if I fail to capture the ghost photo. You can bring all of them if you want, if you have enough money. All candles, because you need every light source you need. Crucifix, in case you have a crucifix mission, or you rather want to keep the ghost a little bit busy so you can collect more evidence. Glow sticks for light emission, lighters, motion sensor for objectives, same with parabolic mic, and salts to check out if the ghost is a wraith or not. But most of the time you will know when it is a wraith, which I'll explain later. And smudge sticks to repel the ghost and to maximize your survival. Without further ado, let's get into it. The side objectives that I had were not so bad. Capturing the ghost photo is basically a freebie because you have to take a picture of the ghost anyway. The crucifix was actually a challenging part, which you will see later in this video as you watch the playthrough. And repelling the ghost, which can be also quite challenging because of the time that you have to do, because it's very tricky in this difficulty. So what I'm basically doing right now is bringing all the necessary items I need, especially for exploring and to survive the initial hunt in case the ghost is spawning near the entrance, to guarantee my survival, because I had times that the ghost spawned so close to the entrance that I had no chance to defend myself and I basically died miserably. This was the moment I wondered what happened to the dots that I was supposed to place there. And up when I entered back to the van, it was literally here. It spawned back with except being active. Like, that was so weird to me that I thought, is this a new glitch that hasn't been fixed yet? Regardless, I found this one of the most hilarious moments that I faced during this challenge. I even took a screenshot out of this. After bringing the essential, I decided to enter finally. And as you can see, the ghost immediately initiated the hunt, and I waited till to hear footsteps. After a minute, I still didn't hear any footsteps of the ghost approaching near the entrance while it was hunting. Not even halfway, so my hunches said that the ghost is either at the corner from the middle or the left or the right side of the sunny meadows. At this point, we can rule out that the ghost is definitely not a Diogen or Digen, I'm not sure how people pronounce it. I decided to check the left wing first of Sunny Meadows to see if the ghosts initiate the hunt from somewhere in that area. The second hunt initiated. The first thing I did was to pay attention to the sound cues to see if there are any footsteps or the ghost noise being done whilst hunting around this wing, possibly. It was, however, dumb of me to stay in the hallway. Luckily, I did it because there are usually two giant bookcases laying around that blocks line of sight. However, you shouldn't follow this example, as it can be risky since the ghost can somehow get line of sight of you at the end of the corridor, so better do not take the risk as I did. As the hunt ended, and the fact that I didn't hear anything from the left side that I've entered, I could easily conclude that the ghost is definitely not there. However, keep in mind, if the ghost is possibly a myling, you cannot hear the footsteps until you're in pretty close proximity of the ghost when it's hunting, so keep that in mind. It was that time that I didn't conclude ghost being possibly a mining because I wanted to check the other parts of the map. This was the sign that the ghost has initiated his third pursuit. However, I wasn't still sure where it came from. Because being afraid that it might spawn near the kitchen of Sunny Meadows, I decided to hide immediately in one of the rooms in case it appeared at the end of the corridor here. From this point, I was concluding myself that the ghost wasn't even near the kitchen, so I decided to check the right wing, or known as the female wing. Another hunt has started. I decided to go a little deeper in the female wing to observe any possible footsteps. There's a bookcase blocking in front of the end of the corridor here as well, so I felt safe. However, take caution that it doesn't always protect you. I was finally able to hear the footsteps of the ghost, and from this point, I could conclude that the ghost was definitely somewhere at the end of the female wing corridor in one of the rooms, or possibly in the basement. I wasn't sure yet. As the footsteps were getting louder, I was being nervous. I started to rule out many ghosts because I was sure this was a very fast one. So almost all ghost types were ruled out except for Hantu, Tai, and Moroi. At this point, I wasn't sure if I should bring all my items here or downstairs from the basement. I wasn't still sure where the ghosts will spawn, so I decided to take no risk and bring all my items at the female wing after all. After checking my side objectives again, I decided to leave my items at this checkpoint and go back to get my other items. The moment I knew it was hunting a cat, I decided to hide in one of the rooms, because even if the bookcase there is blocking the line of sight from the other part of the female wing corridor, I didn't want to take the risk to be spotted by the ghost, so I waited till the hunt ceased. The hunt finally ended, and I decided to bring all my items from the entrance and from my van one by one over here. I still can't help to be baffled about this bug still, so I kept watching for a while. That was my mistake by entering by accident. Also, at this point, I had no idea why I was bringing the motion sensor, because it was necessary. After bringing all the items over here, it's finally to start our investigation. Of course, if the ghosts stop the hunting. It was sometimes so annoying for me that I had to wait until the hunt ended, because you have to wait for an entire minute at least till all the main doors are unlocked. Ugh. Okay, finally back to my checkpoint where I'm now bringing the items from the female wing entrance all the way here. While praying that the ghost won't see me while it's hunting. I heard the footsteps and I decided to immediately hide in one of the rooms before I was spotted. The real challenge began at this point, because I had to bring all the items closer to the place where the ghost is without being spotted. Because that is the hardest part that I had to do this investigation. The crucifix I placed there just in case the ghost can possibly start the hunt from the room I am in, because it can happen the ghost does roam around. Especially if the ghost is Wraith. However, that's not the case here, luckily, so I don't have to be too concerned about this. My heart started to beat faster as I heard the footsteps. Was I being spotted? Or would I be spotted from this distance? Apparently I was lucky. The moment I heard the piano, I finally came to the conclusion that the ghost is at the end of the corridor at one of the two big rooms. I do recall the room where the instruments are lying. It's called the female day room. So at least we finally got the idea where to place our crucifix. That really scared me at that moment because I didn't expect to be spotted by the ghost this soon. I was glad that I had my smudge stick ready. However, now he knows where I am. I decide to step a few rooms back because the ghost can possibly memorize where he had spotted me last. So the area indicated on the map that I am showing shows that the place that I should not hide for the upcoming hunt. At this point, I wasn't sure which of the ghosts it could possibly be. At least I was happy I managed to complete one of the side objectives by battling the ghost, which is considered one of the hardest part. My initial conclusion was it was possibly a Hantu, based on its fast speed, and the first time it saw me, I felt like it didn't had increased speed from line of sight. So I could only think about either Thai or Hantu, and my closest hunches was Hantu. This was the most scary part of the entire run. Did you see that? I was so lucky to use smudge stick in time the moment it came into the room. I would be dead otherwise. I decided to move one room back because the ghost had seen me in the last room where I was smudging him. Just to make sure that I'm safe, because the ghost has now the tendency to memorize your last location. So the following room that I am showing on the map is the room that I cannot hide anymore until the next hunt is finished. This was the perfect opportunity to bring the crucifix to the ghost room, where the piano and the other instruments are lying, the female day room. It was very risky, however, so I was quite lucky that it didn't hunt me till this point. The moment I saw the crucifixes being done, I was so happy. Mainly because the room where the ghost is residing is quite large, making it quite difficult to make the crucifix works. Therefore, this was really a lucky moment for me. The only thing that was left is taking a picture of the ghost. The moment of the truth. All or nothing. When I checked the journal, I was so happy that the ghost photo was taken successfully while it was hunting me. It was very intense. However, I made it at the end. So as you can see, I was changing my mind. It could be a Moroi. At the other hand, I first thought it was moving faster based on the footsteps. However, with the recent hunt, I noticed the footsteps were quite the same. So I ruled out Moroi, and I was thinking between Hantu or Tay. Tay, however, I felt the ghost speed did not change while I was in the ghost room, even if it was for a short time. So my conclusion at the end was to be possibly a Hantu. Ladies and gentlemen, we hopefully got this. Hopefully we have the right ghost. And I was right at the end. The ghost appeared to be a Hantu! I was so happy at that moment when I had the right ghost, because the previous attempts were so painful that I couldn't help to be relieved. Oh, like I had 4 runs at least where I had all the objectives and a ghost photo, but all of them were the wrong ghost. It was so stressful. So this result was my relief that I escaped the internal pain. And I could not help to take screenshots out of this because I consider this a very huge feat. We are the champion. We are the champion. Oh my god, look how beautiful they are. Bronze, silver and gold. They are unstoppable. I was about to think why didn't show up here. Now I see it. The trophy is shown on the left. GG's. I hope this video gave you all an insight how I did this run, and that it may help you out with your own apocalypse run. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see more of my videos, feel free to subscribe. And I also stream often variety of games on Twitch, so in case you like to see what I'm doing, feel free to drop by. Until then, take care of yourselves, and until next time, bye bye.